Hey guys! Today I'm going to be taking you along with me as I get ready on a typical summer day. I'm going to be showing you how I did my hair, makeup, and my outfit of the day. I'm going to start off by doing my hair, and this is what my hair looks like, just natural. And I'm going to start off by using the Chi 44 Iron Guard. This is my heat protectant right now. It's not my favorite. I ran out of the Tresemme one, and this is just the one that I had. So I'm just spraying my hair with it, mainly on the ends, and then I'm going to go ahead and brush it all out with my brush. And then once that's done, I'm just going to start curling my hair. To curl my hair, I use the Conair. It's a 1-inch curling iron with the clamp, but I don't use the clamp. And all I do is start off from the bottom half of my hair and just curl away. I'm curling away from my face, and I did put my extensions in. So I do the bottom half, and then I start to curl the two sides. And then once the two sides are done, I just go up and do the top half of my hair, and then I'm pretty much done. So it's super easy, and I have a full video on how I curl my hair, which I'll link down below if you want just a more in-depth video. And then once it's all curled, I like to spray the L'Oreal Elnett Satin Hairspray. And this is not my favorite hairspray, but I didn't want a crunch feel, and this hairspray isn't crunchy. So I just put it in my hair, I fix it up a little bit, and the hair's done. So now onto the makeup. I'm using Almay's Smart Shade Perfect and Correct Primer. I really like this, I think. It kind of feels like a serum, and it does help my redness go down a little bit, so I'm enjoying that. And then once my primer's on, I'm going to go ahead and move into foundation. I'm using my new favorite one. It's the L'Oreal True Match. I'm a natural buff. I love this foundation so much, and I'm just dotting it on my face, and then I'm going to take the wet Real Techniques complexion sponge, I think it's called, and just blend this out. This is my favorite sponge ever. It has the flat side, so it's just so easy to blend. It's my favorite sponge ever, so you guys have to try it out if you haven't. So as you can see, my face is a lot more even. Now moving on to concealer, I'm using the Revlon Photo Ready Concealer, and I'm just going to apply this to my blemishes. I don't like this for my under eyes, but it's a really good concealer for scars or acne or anything like that. It covers really well. Moving on to my Urban Decay Original Primer Potion, I'm going to prime my eyes with this, and I'm just putting that all over my lid, up to my eyebrow, and then down my lower lash line. And then it's time for my eyebrows. I'm using the Anastasia Brow Wiz and then the new Milani Brow Gel, which I love. I'm just going to quickly fill in my eyebrows as usual. This is not exciting. Now onto eyeshadow. I'm using my Sonia Kashuk Eye on Neutral palette, as always, and I'm using that medium brown shade. This is going to be my transition color. I'm placing that in my crease, a little bit above it, because I have like a little bit of a hooded eye, so I like to bring it above. And then I'm going to go into my Maybelline Give Me Gold Eye Studio Quad, and I'm taking that bronzy color. It's so pretty. It's perfect for summertime. It gives you like that sun-kissed, bronzy kind of eyeshadow look that I like to go for. So I'm just going to place that all over my lid. Now for the outer V, I'm going to be using MAC's eyeshadow in Embark, and you could definitely use the dark brown that's in the Give Me Gold palette, but I've been loving Embark. It's like the perfect brown. I really like it. It's so easy to blend. So I'm just putting that on the outer corner of my eye, and then I'm blending it out, and then I'm building up again, and then I'm blending it out. What I usually do, I just like this method. It just gives that nice like blended look. Moving on to concealer, I'm using Maybelline's Fit Me Concealer, and I'm putting this right underneath my eye, and this is just going to help cover up my dark circles. And then right underneath it, I'm going to use Maybelline's Instant Age Rewind Brightener Concealer, and this is just going to be like my highlighter. So I'm putting that right underneath, and I'm going to take my Real Techniques sponge and just blend that out. And I also use the sponge to clean up my eyeshadow edge. Seriously, look how easy it is. You guys have to get this sponge. So I'm going to do the same to both eyes, and then that's pretty much it for the concealer. To set that all in, I'm using Laura Mercier's pressed powder. This is just translucent, and I'm just going to press that in right underneath my eyes to make sure it doesn't crease. I'm taking MAC's eyeshadow in Embark again and just dragging that down my lower lash line with this e.l.f. smudge brush. And then back into the Sonia Kashuk palette, I'm taking the lightest color in the palette, and this is going to be my highlight right underneath my eyebrow. So you guys know the deal. My Physicians Formula eyeliner in brown, my favorite. I'm just going to line my upper lash line with this, give it a little wing, a little thin line, and that's pretty much it for the eyeliner. Quick clips today. And then for my mascara, I'm using two Maybelline Colossal Volume Express and the L'Oreal Telescopic. And I'm just going to layer these on. I think I need a new mascara. I think these are both dry, but that's pretty much it for the eyes. Now back to the face, I'm using the Physicians Formula Bronze Booster. This is in medium to dark. To bronze up my face, I'm just going to apply it on my temples and then on my cheeks. This is just to give me some color, and then I'm going to go in and contour a little bit later. Now to contour, I'm using the Nars Blush and Bronzer Duo. I'm using Laguna, which is the bronzer, and I'm just going to contour my cheeks and then my temples, pretty much in the same areas that I bronzed. And then I'm actually going to use Orgasm as my blush today. I really like this color. I don't use it as often as I should. It's really pretty. I'm going to blend those two colors out and then onto lips. I'm starting off with Maybelline's Pin It Up Peach, which is the perfect peachy color for the summer. And then I'm going to top that off with the Maybelline Color Elixir in Polished Petal. So that's it for the makeup look. I hope you guys like it. I do really like it. I think it's perfect for summer and it's so easy to do. Now onto the outfit. I hope you guys enjoy it. It's just a black romper. I paired it up with a belt, wore some earrings and all that jazz. All the details will be down below, and yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Peace.